splendid. And the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and I'm sure he'll appreciate the attention, Peter. A huge physical presence, Peter, in that front line, but with an eye for the spectacular and the barely believable at times, such as his gift for improvisation. He can pull off tricks that no other players can even dream about.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Hazard puts it back. He's left his man. Tony Kroos. Rich Robert. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brings it forward. Bruno Fernandes! He's done very well to get to that.
Bruno Fernandes really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Iniesta. So loose ball.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
But is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Hazard hits! Casemiro. Marlow. Sacco. Played out to the right. Gets into some space. Through to the goalkeeper. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Marlow. And it's Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bruno Fernandes. Ball swung in. And that should be the keeper's. Hazard. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the flank. Danger averted for now. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ribery. it's Azar. Now it's Toni Kroos. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic plays it out to the wing. Azar pumps it into the area. And it's half-time here. Both sides have drawn blanks. Toiled at times.
Kalau agak.
In a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals. So don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Amat. Casemiro. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Robin. Bale. Now it's Bale. Shot a goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ball's out on the left now. And it's Casemiro. Robin. Had to be more accurate. Loose ball. Who's going to get there? Bruno Fernandes. Well played. He saw that coming. Ribery plays it forward. Bale. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Robin. It's Ibrahimovic! Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
So here comes the substitution. Repelled by the keeper. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Bale is onto it and can take it up. Gets up to hit it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Ribery. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hazard flips one over. Martinez. Toni Kroos. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Kroos drives it forward. Out to the right. Bale delivers across. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And here's Kroos. So it's going to be another corner.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Martinez. Casemiro. Amat. It has got through to him. Oh, he's had a goal! Pepe attempts a clearance. Pepe is there to heave it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Back in one greatly! Oh, Just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Pepe. Robin.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Casemiro. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Hoists it forward. Iniesta. Robin. And it's played forward. Close gets it out to the wing. All shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but
He's good for it! Hazard. Maguire goes looking. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a... Bale! Robin. He's left his man. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Kroos. Challenge, he just stood firm. Bale. Casemiro. Ibrahimovic. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite brilliant.
Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. Looking for a decent ball in. I've just joined this one. We've missed no goals. Maguire. Marlow. Ribery did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hazard is it out wide and in space. Bruno Fernandes. It was hard to see any better outcome there. Pepe.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Marlow. And it's Bale. And here's Bale. Hazard shoots. Bale. And here's the finish. He scored.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Ibrahimovic. Bale! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bale is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Bale. And he's whipped it. He's good for it. Back of the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Bale, up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone in.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hazard. Ribery. Now surely. Robin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they win it back again. Robin lobs it in gently. How about a shot at goal? That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Kroos goes short. It's anyone's ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
It's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. This could fall anywhere. Flings it across. Oh, he's been flattened there. It's Iniesta. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Plays it back. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Ribery. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Good hit, keep the keeper honest. Casemiro. It's still a possession this, but very little to show for it. Maguire. Played out to the right, back into the middle. Get that clear. Now it's Bale. Bale gets it out to the wing. He's been stopped to that. Ibrahimovic was not to be moved. Hazard. Ibrahimovic. Bruno Fernandes takes control of it and he's on the move. That intervention was very necessary. Robin needs to get it forward quickly. Piqué. Ribery. Iniesta. Hoists it forward. Played back in.
Itu kurang 20 ya? Tadi sudah ya? Yang baru?
Ball's got out of play. Gets it back. Casemiro drives it forward. Ball's out on the left now. Play for a throw. Time for a change in personnel. Well read, he sorted that out. Robin. Bale. Maguire.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's got through. Robin. Diving header! Mason. Varane battles to win it back. Robin. Bale is onto it and can take it up. Bale gets the chance to towering header. Good delivery. Enjoy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
There's got to be another change here. Casemiro. Marlow. Well played, he saw that coming. Robin. Rafael Varane. Toni Kroos. Iniesta. Iniesta spreads it towards the left. And it's Hazard. He's got options out wide. Gets up to head it! Just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Casemiro.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
And that has been cleared. Iniesta. Forward it goes. Hazard. Ibrahimovic. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that's...
Oke, kita lanjut match kedua.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the...
Gets up to head it! And he heaves it forward. Hoists it high. Pepe does well to read it and intercepts. Looking cross field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Bale. Robben sticks in a foot to win it back. Gabriel. Williams. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rice.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a...
Big chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that's been levered clear. Tony Kroos. Shade too heavy. Keeper picked that up. And now the breakaway. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Lofted into the middle. In for a header! And for a moment, time stood still. Saka. Oh, what a ball!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Hoists it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. Bale did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Gabriel. And that has been clubbed away. Throw it. And that's sprayed out wide. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Martin. Bale battles to win it back. Bale absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, I say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Puts in a cross. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken straight back. It's Hazard! So who's he picking out? Robben. Plays it into the box. Towering header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And it's half-time here. So another team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try.
efforts, no efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
And in cruising half, we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Well played, he saw that coming.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Iniesta. Gabriel. And it's Asa. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Quick drop. Asa! Chambers. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Pepe can twist it clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Williams. OD. He's had a look. Goes long. Tony Kroos. And it's played forward. Ibrahimovic. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's it out wide now. OD. Well positioned to make that interception. And here's Bale. Now a chance to break. Rice. And he's cut it out. Now it's Bale. And it's Robin. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic drives it forward. Hazard. Shapes to shoot! It's broken loose. Oh, real danger here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
PK. Tony Kroos. Robin looking for space out wide. Bale. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Into the box.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goes for goal! This could fall anywhere.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Saved it. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Iniesta, Silva, Kroos. Final seconds, this has to be, it's Ibrahimovic! Iniesta, bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Massive lead! Get that clear. And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Thiago, Toni Kroos. Over it comes. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Now it's Silva. David Silva is onto it and can take it up.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all showing no substance. Where's the final product?
Going through. Chance.
Siap.
He could be in here. Forward it goes. Referee has just said play on. Rafael Varane. Toni Kroos. Iniesta. Played out to the right. Brings it forward. Going for goal! Forcing it out of harm's way. Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time.
Well, I think for both sets of players now, fatigue becomes your biggest opponent. You know, when the body gets tired, the mind usually goes with it. Concentration levels are difficult to manage now.
We're off for the final time. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. And it's Fabregas. Cesc Fabregas. Throws it out wide. Thiago. Goes to finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Out towards the flank. Iniesta. Only pass and the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Silva really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Up to meet it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Great leap! A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Caligari. Saka. Merino has brushed off the ball there. And it's Iniesta. Ozil could try cutting inside here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's gone for it!
do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely too.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely
Berhasil satu sama.
perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. He's had a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line in that defence, and he's delivering.
Tevez tries to get some whip on it. Chance! Clearly like what they just saw, some real no-nonsense defending. He's got away. It's a goal kick. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Shoots! First glove draw. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, oh, you've got it, oh, you don't. Brilliant.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Aguero. Rice. Chambers. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's got through to him. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gabriel. OD. It's a decent ball. Nicely measured pass. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Tevez. Tevez floats one over. Looking for goal! In he goes again!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Williams. Rice. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Tevez tries lifting it over. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Chambers. Rice. Hoists it forward. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Tevez. Now it's Tevez. Plays it long. Marcelo fired in. And he's there to clear. Has a hit! Oh, Danny's asking for trouble. And here's the chance to counter. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Marcelo. Tevez. Aimed in towards the centre. Take by the keeper, he's read that well. And the first half is done. There we are, off they go for half-time. Breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Gets good distance on it. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Turns and goes, real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work up.
Forward it goes. Kaka. Cafu dinks one in. He's got options out wide. Referee's given a throw. It's a loose ball. Ronaldinho. Marcelo opts to play it back. Rice. So still just a goal between them. He's had a look. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Tevez. That is terrific skill. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. That's straight out wide. Cuts it out. Williams. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Marcelo. Tevez. Chip through. It's out for a goal kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Saka, he does have an assist to his name. He spotted the run and played it through. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Gets it back. Belts one. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Tevez. Marcelo. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Good ball, it's found its target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ah, he's given it away. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
What an adventurous run from a defender. And that's been levered clear. Rivaldo! Lacking in accuracy. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Merino. Well, they can break here. Ronaldinho.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Ronaldinho. Cafu. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He can get that clear. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. So what do you take away from it, Adrian?
Well, a result which owed much to grind.
Oke, kita istirahat.
Not the prettiest of
Nanti
wins.
besok kita lanjut lagi. Terima kasih yang sudah menonton. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Is always very welcome.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.